Over 8 million viewers and counting. For the past 12 years, our Black History mini-docs have captivated audiences, with double that number engaging with our social media posts. Yet many still don't know the incredible creators behind this vital historical content. But here's the twist. Our creators are not your average content providers. They are respected, award-winning filmmakers who have been diligently shining a light on stories that have long been overlooked and suppressed. Join us on our podcast as we unveil their inspiring journeys and the powerful narratives they bring to life. Don't miss out on the chance to discover the voices behind the lens.
And welcome to Black History Mini Docs Podcast. I am your host for this episode, ReedRMcCants. I want to thank you for joining us, whether you're listening or watching. First up, I'd like to announce that we have been voted Top 10 Black History Podcasts by Million Podcast, an independent website and blog that selected 70 of the top podcasts available on social media today. So we're excited about that. Their website is a great way to dive deeper into Black history and explore more amazing podcasts. Check out www.millionpodcast.com, Black History Podcast. I want to take a moment to thank my brother Akeem, who started the show off, for a fantastic intro. At least that's what I like to call him. Wink, wink.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Don't mention it. As usual, we're going to discuss the mini-docs that we're preparing for this month, and we'll also dive into AI once again. Following up on our previous show that garnered so much attention, AI is improving at an incredible pace, and we'll talk about that as well. And finally, I'll be joined by the legendary filmmaker Neema Barnette, who just happens to be my wife. And she'll make another appearance on the show. And this time, she'll share details about an upcoming event in Los Angeles, a tribute to her life and work. So please stick around for that as well. Podcast Mini-Doc Premiere. This is the first of hopefully many times that we will premiere a doc inside our podcast. Now, without any further ado, here's a brand new doc that we will release tomorrow. The Untold Story of Jean-Louis Michel, a legendary black swordsman. Please watch or listen.
In a world where the sword symbolized power, one man rose to legend despite history's shadows. Meet Jean-Louis Michel. Born in Saint-Domingue, now Haiti, in 1785. He was not just any swordsman. He was one of the greatest fencers of his time, and he was black. During an era when the majority of Saint-Domingue was black and colonized by France, Michel's story is largely untold, reflecting how history often overlooks black brilliance. The son of a fencing coach, he honed his skills into extraordinary talent. Known for his strategic mastery, Jean-Louis would evade opponents, letting them tire before striking, a technique reminiscent of the modern rope-a-dope. This approach led to many opponents' demise. Serving under Napoleon, Jean-Louis fought valiantly and faced 3 Italian swordsmen in 1814. In a 40-minute duel, he defeated them with just 27 thrusts, cementing his legendary status. On July 29, 1814, he was knighted by the Legion of Honor. More than a warrior, he became a teacher. After retiring in 1830, he opened a fencing school, believing that true mastery was about self-discipline, not death. Michel taught for 35 years, earning the title of the father of modern fencing. He lived to 80, leaving a legacy that transcended race, a reminder that greatness knows no color. From the shadows of history, Jean-Louis Michel's story inspires us to honor our heritage and pursue excellence.
We really enjoyed putting that piece together. Most Black history stories are seldom told, and we hope you share the knowledge. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our social media pages, especially YouTube, and of course, visit our Black History Mini Doc website. Thanks for clicking on us. And if you're listening over the airwaves, our podcast is brought to you by Buzzsprout and is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, and all the rest. So please listen there as well. Well, as you can see, I'm still using AI, and I've got to admit, I'm having a ball. Okay, heads up to our podcast listeners. If you want to see what I'm talking about now, head over to watch the video on YouTube. AI is moving extremely fast, and I'll give you a comparison. 8 months ago, I was excited that I could type in a prompt and AI would generate a photograph. Fast forward to now, and that photograph is actually a moving picture. Now, I can only imagine where we'll be 8 months from now. Here's my suggestion, or maybe even a warning. As AI evolves, it will become increasingly difficult to tell what's real or not in videos. However, I believe it's going to become very expensive. Oh, yeah. Gone will be the low-cost AI programs. So if you're considering creating content for documentaries or film purposes, get as much generated content as you can, as soon as you can, because in a minute, it's going to be very expensive where it's not that expensive right now. So if I were you, I'd make a move. I hope you're checking out our posts that we do several times during the week. We've entitled the series Black in Motion. And here, if you're watching our podcast on YouTube, you can see that we have brought back to life, with the help of AI, some of our greatest heroes. Well, check out this amazing photograph of Stokely Carmichael, and look at Frederick Douglass. Unbelievable detail. Check them out on our Facebook page and also YouTube posts. And I must admit, many of them are absolutely amazing. YouTube shorts have been very intriguing lately. It seems we're getting a lot more attention from our shorts, so we'll be producing more. In fact, we'll be revamping some of our older content to fit the mobile format. Premiering this month will be new versions of our Marcus Garvey will be turned into a YouTube short, and Althea Gibson mini doc. They'll all be reformatted to fit your phone. We'll also have new individual docs on Bridget Biddy Mason and pioneering businesswoman Lisette Dennison, and a brand new doc on the untold story of Anna Julia Hayward Cooper, often referred to as the mother of Black feminism. So I hope you stay tuned, and we'll have lots more. It's time for Pop-Up Guest. Yes, for the second time, I'm happy to present Neema Barnette. Before I reintroduce her, I want to tell you about a fantastic upcoming event in honor of her lifetime work and achievements. It takes place August 9th at the Directors Guild of America, which is the union for professional directors in the U.S. and around the world, I guess. The same union that Steven Spielberg and Martin Scorsese belong to. Well, they'll be honoring Neema with a tribute evening. The event is sponsored by the African American Steering Committee, which is a part of the Directors Guild of America, the DGA. And they are honoring Neema with a tribute evening celebrating her career and contributions to the motion picture and television industry. This is a very rare honor for Black filmmakers, especially Black women. So we are very pleased. Here she is, Neema Barnette. Hello, Neema.
I am so happy to be here. And by the way, I love my new cartoon self, looking sexy.
Wow, great to have you here, Neema. I understand that somebody's going to give you a real honor.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's the African American Steering Committee of the Directors Guild of America has selected me this year to celebrate my entire body of work, and I'm honored and humbled, and I'm excited. It's going to be August 9th, starting at 6:30 at the Directors Guild
That's in Los Angeles, right?
on Sunset Boulevard. And any of my peeps out there, my crew, who I love all my crews, and actors and anybody I've worked with, if you want to come while there's still room, just go on Instagram and I posted a flyer. You have to RSVP to the Directors Guild in order to get in.
Mhm.
And I love to see you there. I'm excited, I'm honored, and that's what's happening.
Wow, that's fantastic. This is great. Well, I'm excited because I'm going to be there. Do I get a chance to talk? No, I won't.
If you want to.
That was a buzz. So I guess not. But listen, Neema, for the folks who may not really know who you are,
Mhm.
we talk about your filmmaking.
Which is everybody.
No, that's not true. We talk about your filmmaking and all the films. Now, what is your favorite film that you've directed?
I have a lot of favorites, but I think the one that's closest to my heart is Civil Brand.
Civil Brand. Wow, I heard of that film. I think that stars somebody I'm familiar with.
Somebody who's talking right now. And
Wait,
someone who did a great job, by the way. And Reed, by the way, how come you and Clifton Powell got better reviews than everyone else? What's that about?
that's not true.
It is true.
But I understand that this film has been on the favorites list for a lot of people, especially, young African American people all over the world, quite frankly.
Well, it deals with a very important issue, and it came out in 2004 about slave labor in the prison system and, about private prisons and how they were working for major corporations. Oh, I thought they were just making license plates. So this was before a lot of people realized that the Correction Corporation of America was number 4 in the New York Stock Exchange. So it's really big business. It was a hip hop movie. I was allowed to input political subjects that I thought would be important. And, it was a slow burn, but over the years, I know when I go on YouTube and type in Civil Brand, so many elements come up and people have done, graduate theses on the subject. And it got to go to London
Mhm.
at Oxford and University and, won a lot of film festivals and important because there are not too many, political movies about women in prison.
It was an important film, and I know a lot of people glad you made it. Wow, this is exciting, and it's well overdue.
It should be a fun night.
All right, fantastic. Well, listen, thank you so much for popping up.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
Yes, I am. Thank
Okay.
you so much for. Well, we don't have too much time.
I just want to say goodbye to everyone and thank you so much for supporting Black History Mini Docs. It's important to us, and I know it's important to you.
Fantastic. We're talking about the DGA Theater, right complex, located at 7920 Sunset Boulevard. You want to go onto their website and figure out how to get to there and how to register to be a part of this wonderful event. I know it's going to be a grand celebration, and I certainly will be there. Some of our listeners will be there as well, I'm sure. All right, well, that about wraps it up. And I want to thank you for watching and listening. Now, please subscribe and like us on YouTube. Your subscriptions help us bring this content to you, along with our mini, micro, and maxi docs. We bring this to you on a regular basis based on your responses to us. So please sub us up. Until next time, I'm ReedRMcCants, and stay black until I get back. Later.